time you cannot think about it.
Okay. All right.
Okay? All
I'll
right. So
concentrate on what you show me now. Yeah.
perfect. So let's scoot a little forward on our chairs because it causes us to feel a little more active. If we stay back, we tend to want to slouch and chill. And if
That's
we sit a little forward, it makes our pelvis kind of come up a little bit. We sit up a little taller. It's easier to sit up tall. We'll put our hands on our bellies, and we're just going to do 3 deep belly breaths. We're going to breathe in and let our arms float to the sides, like the shoulders are lifting the arms. Not the hands, the shoulders are lifting them up. And when you're ready to breathe out, the hands will come back down. And we're going to go all the way to the belly today to end the breath. Breathe in. When you're ready, no rush. Breathe out. And one more cycle. Okay, so we're going to bring hands by our sides and we're going to continue just breathing. We're going to breathe our arms up. They float up like you're in the water and your arms just float to the top of the water. And then as you breathe out, they come down by your sides, fingers trickling into the edges of the water. Breathe in, lift the shoulders, lift the arms, lift the hands. And then the shoulders, and then the elbows, and then the hands float down. We sink a little bit back on our bottom. Now we breathe in and we kind of push our pelvis forward like we're going to zombie our way right up to a stand, but we're not. And down it goes, sinking back like you're going to go to the back of the chair, but you stop and you push forward. And they lift up, 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 up past the ears. And then they float down, down, down as you breathe out. Rocking back onto your heels a little bit. So we're rocking back and forth. Now rock forward onto your toes and lift your hands all the way up. All the way up. Breathe in. Open your chest. And then breathe out right down to the center, like you're pushing a lever down, 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 all the way it's going like past your pelvis through to the floor. You're going to feel the strength of your energy, so you're always pushing against something. Good, let's do that again. Breathe in, lift. And breathe out, down. Feel the air, like you're almost pushing through something that has weight. And one more time, breathe in, up. And breathe out, down. Staying focused. Don't worry about Anne. She'll take care of herself. Today she had in yoga class, she has to take care of herself. Hands just go right down to the lap. And we're going to continue a little bit with that feeling of rocking forward and back. So right now we're going to also imagine we're going to rock side to side. So if you have your hand on your right leg and you push down a little bit like you're pushing into your knee, and then you let your legs just rock over towards the left side, like the knees just kind of go over. You can put hands actually on both knees. And then back up to the center. And then you're pushing with the left foot and it's sending everything over gently to the right. But I'm not falling over. I'm staying sitting up tall. So keep your body up tall, Hille. Don't lean over. Pick your body up. So sit up tall. Let's start again in the center. Here. Just watch me for 1 second. What I'm doing is I'm just moving this part of my body. So even for just a moment, see if you can swing your legs side to side without the rest of your body going with it. You can have your hands on your knees if you want. It's fine, you know. It's just I'm wiggling my lower body. So my upper body is just staying flat. So there's no shoulders and there's no leaning. This is leaning. So we're just letting our knees fall a little bit to the side, and then let them fall a little bit to the other side. Back to the center and to the other side. And then to the center and to the side. So you could feel, if you were lying down on the floor on your back, imagine you're lying on your back and your knees are bent, so your feet would be flat on the floor. You'd be lying down and you'd be like this, not like this, lying down, okay? So that's what we're imagining we're doing right now. And your knees flop over to one side, and they come up. It's kind of like you're skiing. They flop over to the other side, but not the body, just the knees. Stay up nice and tall.
Oh. Just your lower body, not your upper body.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know you can see it's a little awkward, but that's okay. That's what we're working on, because we're going to do that figure 8 again. And that's the same concept. So let's do a few little exercises for our ankle. Can you hold your knee like this? Yeah, or if it's easier, you can hold behind the knee.
Like this, if that's easier.
But whatever's easier. And all we're doing is going to do little circles with our ankles. Draw a circle with your big toe around, like you're drawing a big circle. Make the whole thing round. Don't skip the sides. It's easy to make it look more like a square. And let's go in the other direction. So whatever is the other direction for you, it's not the same for me. And once again, you're trying to really make a circle. And now you're just going to kind of like shake your leg a little bit so your foot flobbles at the end. So you're not controlling the kick. You're like using the bouncing of your leg to make your foot flop around. That's a hard one. I learned that best in tap dancing. And let's put that foot down. And we're going to just do a little bend and point with it. We're going to put our heel and then try to touch the floor with our toe. Dig the foot down like you're, stepping, using just the heel part of your foot. You're digging down, and then you're lifting the foot up and you're pointing the toe. Down to the floor, heel, to the toe, and one more time, heel to toe. Good, and put that foot down. Just notice what that leg feels like. For me, I feel a lot of effort in my thigh muscle. All right, so now we'll do the right foot. So once again, we're holding it where it feels most comfortable for us. And try to sit up nice and tall. And you're going to make circles in one direction. We're going to make that whole circle, so it's only the ankle doing it. And then go in the other direction. Hit all around the whole arc on both sides, all the way around one more time. And then we're going to shake our leg so it makes our foot flop around at the end of our ankle. And then we put that foot down and we do our heel toes. So we have heel, pick the foot up, toe. Bring the heel down. The toes are up in the air. And now the toes are down and the heel is up in the air. Down for the heel. Then the toe. One more time. Heel and toe. And bring that foot down. And just sit for a moment and notice, maybe I feel a lot in the front of my leg. That's where I got most of my muscle action holding for me there. And so we just practiced heel and toe. So now we're just going to practice like we did before, is we're going to go 2 feet up onto the balls of the foot. I'm going to back up just a little bit and show you from the side. So here's my foot, and I'm going up on the toes like I'm wearing heels. They could be kitten heels. They don't have to be stilettos. And then you're going to put the heel down and kind of rock your body back a little bit. Breathe in. Start moving your body forward. You're going towards your toes on your feet. and then they rise up.
The
And
rest
then as you breathe out, you rock back onto the heels. Sorry.
yeah, so when you're coming in the front, that's when it goes up.
Not that far.
And then when you're going back, that's when it goes down.
Yeah, so here can maybe make that a little clearer. So in imagining what I'm imagining, I'm getting up from my chair and then I'm getting down from my chair. So right now we're just simulating it with a toe lift up. We would not really get up and lift up onto our toes. But right now, actually what we're trying to do is just rock forward. See how my body leans together like I'm gonna stand up? And then as I sit down, my body softens and goes back a little bit. So you can put your hands on your knees. And let's do that. Let's continue with that. We're gonna rock our body forward like we're gonna stand up. Push into your toes a little bit. I'm not lifting my heels up. I'm keeping them flat. I'm not doing that anymore. Right? And then I rock back. I'm on my heels a little bit more. I'm holding my legs so my spine is getting round. It's in flexion here. Round. And then I breathe in. I pull myself forward with my chest. I get a little bit on my toes like I'm going to press up. And then I round back. Release. And my arms never bend. So I have my arms are just kind of staying in the same type of position. And you can just try to rock a little bit at your own speed, breathing in when you go forward and breathing out when you go back. You might feel like going faster. You can go any speed you want. Pull yourself forward when you breathe in. Rock yourself back when you breathe out. And then a few more. Breathe in and out. Last one. Breathe in forward. Hold your belly like you're just trying to lift your whole belly and seat all the way up inside your guts, like you're pulling your belly, everything below you up into your body, right? And then you can really stand up with all your energy. Hold your breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Awesome. All right, so let's do some arm stretching. We have our hands in the center like we're holding a ball. That's a good place for us to just have our base. Breathe in, push up with your palm. Push, 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 push. Push, push, push like you're holding a tray up in the sky. And now the other hand, push down, 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 down at the same time that you're pushing up. So you're pushing up with the right hand, trying to get your arm straight by your ear. That doesn't have to happen, and it may not work for your body. It's what's in your mind. You're not trying to force your body into it. And then breathe out, come back to the ball. Good. Now our left hand goes up, up, up to the tray. Hand is flat up to the sky. And the other hand goes flat down towards the ground. So we keep a little angle in our wrists and our arms. And breathe out back to the center. Again, breathe in. 2 things happen at once, pressing in both directions. Hold a little bit and come down. Nice. The ball. Switch. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. Now at the top of our breath in, we're just going to let the upper part of our body just lean over like you're going to try to reach over to Ane just a little bit. And then back to the center. Hands together. And last time on the left side, breathe in, press up, press down. Hold your breath while you lean a little bit towards your door. Now we're leaning. We would feel if we kept on going, we would fall right over. And breathe out, hands back to the belly. Beautiful, clear breath in, up. all the way to the top. Flip your palms so both palms are facing up. And breathe out. Both hands start to spiral back down so they come to your belly. All right, so now we're going to turn a little bit to the door. Open our arms up wide as we're looking at the door. Arms go overhead like you're holding up the world with two hands.
If it doesn't work, don't do it.
Yeah, only go in front of your chest. That's fine, we'll go here. And then breathe out, hands back down. Yes, good. Turn towards the windows. We'll do a modified one. We'll breathe in, lift our arms up. They go in front of our head as far as we want. The palms turn to the ceiling. Getting a nice twist in your left side and your right side. You can feel your two sides of your belly twisting. Back to the center. And breathe out, arms down. Wonderful. Right hand up, scoop. Right hand down. Left hand, scoop. Like you're a highlight, that sport, that has like a scooper type of thing, and then it comes back down. Good. Up. It's like you're seeing a long lost friend and you're raising your hand up there like, hey, and then down into the other side. Breathe in up. Breathe out down. Two more. Breathe in up. Breathe out down. Last time, breathe in up. And breathe out down. We've done this before. We're going to kind of reach like we're handing two plates to somebody behind us towards the window side and look towards them. Then come back to the center. And we're reaching over to the door like you're handing somebody who's coming through the doorway and you're looking at them. Back to the center. And over to the windows. Breathe in. Breathe out to the center. Last time, breathe in up. And breathe out down. Hands resting on the lap. Take a breath in. Ha! Kind of a sigh. Ha! You could shake your hands a little bit and shake your arms, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. Bounce your toes up and down so your feet are going at the same time. So it's making your knees go. And you can kind of wiggle side to side at the same time. You can let your head go if that feels good for you. Just shake, shake, shake to the front like you're a hula dancer or a go-go dancer. Keep going. Don't stop.
It's
10,
better.
9, keep going. 8,
Good.
7, maybe make your feet start running. 6, so I can make you bounce around. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and freeze. Okay, so let's stand up and go behind our chair again like we did before. Sorry, I'm just drinking a little water. So we're gonna hold on to our chair. We're not gonna not use our chair. And you should be able to look down at the floor where your feet are and see your 10 toes or your shoes and a little space before the chair. You shouldn't be so close to the chair that your body is on the chair. I'm gonna turn it to the side a little for a second. So instead, see how I'm a little bit away from my chair? I'm not here. Yeah, that looks good. And we're just going to do a little bit of practicing of going up and down on the ball of our foot, like we were doing when we were sitting down. We were pressing up, but now we're going to rise onto our toes a little bit. So watch this. I lean a little forward, and I pick my heels up. I put my heels down, I bend my knees a little bit, and I go back. Now I'm kind of more on my heels, but I'm not going to pick my toes up. Rock a little forward, gets onto the weight of your toes. Your heels go up, and then your heels go down, and your body slides back a little bit. So you're rocking, rock forward and up, rock back and down. One more time, breathe in, up. We're going to hold it up here for a few moments. Hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring your heels down. Okay, so now we're still going to practice with holding on to the chair. I'm going to lean a little bit towards my left side, and I'm going to pick my right heel up, but not the toes. I'm just going up on one foot. So all my weight is really on one of my legs. It doesn't matter to me which leg really. And the other one, the heel comes up. Then I put that heel down. I put my weight on that foot, and I pick the heel up, and I'm going to just turn around. So what that looks like is this. I lean over here, and I pick my heel up. I put that down. I lean over to my right, and I pick my left heel up. So what that would look like if I was going consistently without stopping, that's what that looks like. So you have to kind of find that for your own body. We can take it together. I think it's better if I stay to the back so you can just watch my feet. All right, so here we go. We're going to lean a little bit to the right, and our left heel goes up. Put that down, lean to the left, and up my foot goes. Down, across, and up. Down, across, and up. And try that a few more times at your own, just to see if you can get that to happen. Let's do one more on both sides. Come to the center and just feel the grounding strength of your feet, like feel really solid. And we're going to continue on now with that thing that was the figure 8, and I'm just still going to stay to the back for a moment. What happens is I put my weight on my left heel, then I rock a little bit to the front, and I put my weight on my front heel, on my left toes, and then over to the right heel, and then the right toes. So I'm drawing a figure 8 on the floor beneath me. And I always go heel and then toe of the same foot over to the heel of the other foot, and then that toes. So you always go heel toe of whatever foot you're on. I'm going to turn around so I can watch. So we can do it together again. I like to imagine that I'm a sandbag, and I have sand that's pouring right out in the very bottom of my body. And I'm trying to draw the 8 with the sand that's between my legs. And I never feel like I'm going to fall over because I'm just staying in one level. There's no leaning involved. and come to the center. Stand and just take a breath. Put one hand on your belly. Just one is good, yep, one hand. Take a breath in, feel your belly get round. And a breath out and your belly gets soft. And we can come back to a seated position now.
I think that was too close.
So we'll just do a little bit of kind of, spreading good energy in our bodies. Let's rub our hands together, make them warm. I take off my glasses. And without really touching too much, you're going to give yourself a little face wash. Like you wash everything on your face like you have soap on your hands. But don't really rub into your skin. Just, gently touch the whole face. Get a little smile while you're doing it, over to your neck, and maybe pull your ears very gently, but be so kind, like tickle your ears a little bit, like stop for a moment and feel what it feels like. Don't just do it. Try all the different areas of your ears. They're so sensitive. And your neck, then run your fingers through your hair and some, like you're getting a hair wash at the salon. I haven't had one of those in a long time. My hairdresser moved to the Cape, so I have no hairdresser at the moment. So I'm getting bushy blonde hairdo soon. Yeah, all right, and let's take our arms and we're gonna, pat our upper chest area near our collarbone. Like you're giving yourself a little hearty pat there. That's like a lung line. You can kind of feel how it makes it like you take a breath while you're doing that, right? And then down the arm. Doesn't matter to me which arm you're doing. Just down, slap pat all the way down. Turn the hand over and you'll pat your way up. Pat yourself in the shoulder a few times. Top of the shoulder and maybe the back, almost at the back if you can. Yep. And then over to the other side. We're going to give our chest a chat on the other side now. So switch your hands. Feel it? Yeah, there you go. Yep, your chest first, like that upper area. Do a little cough maybe. And then down the arm. And around and up. Shoulder, cap, and behind. Good, and then we're going to come down and give our belly a few little, that's our belt. Lean a little back and see if you can get a little bit of your back too. Like lean a little forward and give your lower back a tap. Down your hips at the same time. Down, down, down. All the way down towards your ankles. And over the tops of your feet and up the center. Inside your legs. And then down the front of your legs. And up the back of your legs. Only as far as you can, obviously. We're going to hold on to the chair. We're going to pick up one foot, and we're going to do 3 kicks with our heel. Kick. 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 And now we'll take the other foot. Up it goes. 1, 2, 3. And bring that down. And that's it. Thank you so much.